Hi there, James Galloway. Yeah, I wanted to do a video today based on taking back ownership of you. What I mean by this is in this 3D reality, in the 3D construct, third dimension, we're controlled. The brain is the part of us that keeps this construct solid, and the brain communicates via 5 different senses, and it's these senses that hold this all together. And as we're living in multiple dimensions simultaneously and across different timelines simultaneously, whilst in the third dimension, our brain is what is holding this all together for us. The trouble is with this is the brain is affected. Now, the brain is affected from outside influences. If you look at this logically, you're looking at the world around you, and the world is not external. The world is actually internal, based on the senses. The eyes bring it in, the smells, the touch. What I mean by that is you could have a difference of opinion on a perspective of something with another person. And let me try and give you an example. Let's see if I can do this. This is an example I've done with other people as well, and it makes perfect sense. There we go, I'm in my car again. On the dashboard, I've got a coin there. Now I can say to you, is that coin near the edge or not? Okay, you could say, yeah, it is. Now I would say, no, it's not. It's not near the edge. Who's right? Okay, it's a matter of perception, a matter of opinion. So that's just a silly example, but it gives you a good example of you know, looking at the world, how we all look at the world through our own eyes. So it's our own perception. The problem is we decode that example there would be decoded based on information I've had put into me over time. I say put into me, I've taken in over time. So the reality in my head can be manipulated, can be changed, can be waived. Now, I could go through my whole life thinking that was near the edge, and everybody else could say it wasn't near the edge. But then who's right? What does it matter? Okay, so in this example, I wanted to just, if I could get it across, because like I said, I do struggle with getting out what I'm thinking in a suitable form. But the videos are really helping me, so I'm glad I'm doing these. But yeah, so what you need to do is take control. So you need to go inward, and you need to stop letting external things make up your mind for you. I know if I was to look on the world on a larger scale, I know that most of history is a complete mess and a jumble. And I've been influenced by that over the years. I've had arguments and debates with people over the years, before I started becoming awaken, I suppose you could call it, because I'm debating based on stuff that I'm taught by my peers, by the schools, by teachers, by parents, people around me, because it's all passed down. Nothing, the ability to think for oneself gradually goes out the window when you completely let your mind get taken over. Now the key to this, the answer, because I've just waffled on about the problem and what causes some of the problem. The answer is to go inward, and it's to go to the heart. Now, I started doing this many years ago when I started meditating. And when I went from using this to this, and I had to quiet the mind because I didn't want the logical thinking to constantly interrupt my intuition and stuff I was learning from within. And when you go inward, and you can question things, you see, and you question. Sometimes the answers are instant, sometimes not. Sometimes you have to ponder on things. Sometimes other things have to be answered and other events have to unfold before you get the first answer to the first question. Anyway, living inward enables you to live your true self, and you follow your own gut instincts and your intuition. I also found that over time, if you ignore your gut feeling, the signals start to get weaker. If you go with your gut feeling and listen to it and respond to these feelings you get and think, actually, that doesn't feel right, that doesn't make sense. Sometimes they're clearer messages, but if you go with them, they become clearer and stronger, and you get them more often. So if you ignore them, they start to dull down. They'll still continue to try. It's your higher self trying to communicate with you. It will never give up on you, but it's letting it flow. It's accepting it, let it flow. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, to help you increase your consciousness and your awareness and connect spiritually, you've got to, by intent and deliberately, try to go around this. Now, that is easier than you think, okay? And it is about quietening your mind, going inward and listening. And I promise you, this will guide you through life, because it's another version of yourself. It's your higher self that is guiding you and helping you. Okay, so yeah, that's my, I suppose, tip for the day. That's something I wanted to share with you and get off my chest. I'm going to go into it a bit more detail at another point, because I know I ramble a bit, but if that can help anybody, I'm more than happy. Like I said before, anybody listening to this, I'm really happy for that. If you do like what I'm doing, please go and have a look at my other videos. Only a few still at this stage. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, for sure. I know that I'm going to keep doing this until I get it off my chest, until I feel the urge is over. I'm going into Reiki healing, which is something I'm also going to share on this channel, and do lots of work with Reiki healing. I feel drawn to it, to be honest. I've wanted to do it for a long time, and I was drawn to healing even as a child, and my recent awakening has just made me go, that's it, bang, do it. I've just been on cloud 9 since, so I know that's where I'm going. That's my life path. Anyway, thank you ever so much. Yeah, have a great day.